You're listening to Your Worst Friend, Going Deeper, Season 2. Here are your hosts, Shane and Matt.
You're listening to Your Worst Friend with Shane and Matt. I'm Matt. I'm joined today by my friend and co-host, Shane. Shane, say hello.
Hello, it's Shane.
Hello. And we are joined by our special guest today. Let me make I say every name wrong, so it's not just your name. So let me make sure I say it correctly, okay? We are joined by our friend and guest today. She is a international superstar, Marica Hase.
Hello. Correct.
Got it. Good. You can follow Marica all over. I mean, there's like tons of places you can find her on the internet. So make sure you check the episode description. But let me give you the main ones. On Twitter, her name is Marica. It's MARICA _1029. On Instagram, it's Marica Hase. Again, sounds like you got banned at some point. Did you get banned? Yeah, they kicked you off? Two times. Marica Hase again. So it's MARICA HASEAGAIN. You can also follow her at BUUSANAD Ventures, VENTURES. I butchered that, so make sure you check the episode description and all of that. Okay, go to her Facebook fan page. It's marica.hase, period. Is there a period at the end of that too? You'll find her. She's all over the place. You can go to maricahaseofficial.com. You can check her out on OnlyFans, onlyfans.com/maricahase. And her premium Snapchat is available at fancentro.com/maricahase. Marica, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
See, watch for the clipping. So you're an international superstar, right? You're an adult superstar. But I was reading through your bio. You have some crazy history. You know, you've done tons of things. And it was so funny. I told my wife, I said, we're interviewing this woman tomorrow. Her name's Marica. How old do you think she is? And my wife said, like 23, 24. Marica, how old are you?
40.
40.
Looking good.
You look phenomenal for 40. So let me ask you, and what we're going to do is we're going to stay quiet because we don't want to cut you off, because this is what Zoom does sometimes. So can you tell us briefly how you got started in the adult industry?
Okay. Before I become adult star, I already was mainstream modeling. Also, mainstream actors include being naked, but no sex, just for in the mainstream movie. Then I feel, oh my god, I really love to create something in front of camera. So I needed more opportunity in front of camera. Then I found Japanese biggest porn studio held audition to find a new contract girl, and it's called Cinderella audition. If people who win, we can get a contract with them. Also, not only adult film, they're gonna push us what we want to do. For example, TV, radio show, modeling, everything they can push. They wanted to make Cinderella. So, oh my god, this is exactly for me, and I went to there. And yeah.
So how does the Cinderella audition work? Like everyone sticks their cock in until the right one fits?
What?
Like the movie. So you did modeling and acting, and then you did this porn audition. Were you excited about the idea of getting into porn as opposed to regular modeling?
Well, she had already done regular modeling.
I know. Did she like the idea of porn better than modeling?
Gotcha.
I feel I don't change my work. I feel just add from what I'm doing. But I was a little bit nervous because, some people think porn star is crazy. If we can't success in the porn industry, maybe just crazy girl being done it. People think I thought.
And with everything you've experienced so far, can you confirm that people in porn are crazy? Are people in porn a little bit crazy?
Yes.
A lot of it crazy.
I wanted to play something for you real quick. It's a little greeting, and I wanted you to see if this is correct or not. It's in Japanese, so you tell me, is this correct translation or not? Oh, wait.
マリカさん、本日はありがとうございます。お会いできてとても嬉しいです。私たちはペニスが小さく、脳がバカなんです。脳みそがこれ以上小さかったら、ペニスと同じになってしまう。
That is how we say hello here. I think maybe my translation was off there. What I said to Marica here was, thank you for joining us today. Let me ask you, was that accurate to what the text here is? So what I said was, thank you for joining us today, Marica. We are so happy to meet you. We have small penises and stupid brains. If our brains were any smaller, they would look like our penises. Even though we are dumb, the people that listen to our show are even more dumb. Most of them have never had sex with a woman. You are so beautiful that if the people that listen to our show saw you, they would finish in their pants. Do you meet guy? Do you go to any of the conventions or any of the Exotica and stuff like that?
Yes. Until 3 years ago, I always join all Exotica and all AVN. But then I quit porn 3 years and I back to industry. So little bit for a while I don't go, but 3 years ago I always join.
I'm sorry. Wait. So you said you
up until 3 years ago stopped going.
Oh, okay. Okay. Was that because of COVID?
Also, I think Erika told you I had cancer.
Oh,
she did not, but I read the description and I was going to get into that. Let me ask, can we talk about that, or is that a sensitive subject for you?
Throat cancer from all the loads.
First of all, fuck cancer, right?
Yeah.
Fuck it. She has a campaign right now. Let me plug that for you, Marica. It is somewhere in the episode description is the best place to plug that. So can I ask you, what kind of cancer was it?
Breast cancer.
Wow. And you are fully recovered? Are you out of the woods and clear?
I'm in remission, but to be cured, I'm still taking medicine.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about cancer. Is there a timeline on that? Like when they could tell you you'll be good? Do you have to get checked up every 6 months or so, or?
I think it depends on cancer kind, but my cancer was not early step, so I still have cancer in my body, but they are sick. So if they don't wake up 8 more years, I will be cured.
Okay. Well, we're hoping for you. You know, you seem strong. You seem tough. You know, you'll beat it. You'll kick its ass. I'm not worried about you. You'll be fine. You'll be totally fine. Hey, here. So do you had a campaign for that, right? Let me pull up the email real quick. Where people could buy shirts that said "fuck cancer," right?
Yes.
Shane, you want to ask a question while I pull this up, maybe?
You got a lot of guys still wanting to fuck with the cancer in there?
Jesus.
the most saddest thing was I really love my job, which is not for porn, to create something. And I always, when I had cancer, so my friend has apparel shop, and he told me maybe you can design your t-shirts and we can collaborate. We're gonna sell our shop, then we're gonna donate for your cancer surgery fee. And sounds great. And it was fun to design, and yeah, and I really appreciate to my fans buy my shirts.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So the website you can go to for that is shop.marion MARRION -apparel APPAREL.com, and you can check out Marica's stuff. The shirts she has on there, they're very fun, they're cool, and it's for a good cause. It's
cancer.
Yeah, beat cancer. Let's kick cancer's ass. Cancer's taking too many people. It's really sad.
So are you in Japan right now?
I'm in Los Angeles right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And do you find that people in Los Angeles are they easy to speak to? Because I have trouble understanding people in Los Angeles when I go there. So I imagine for you it's very difficult talking to folks, just getting around town.
English problem? What?
Well, yeah, just the people in Los Angeles can't even speak English. So I imagine, like, it's just tough for you. Are you living in Los Angeles permanently?
I have green card, so.
Oh, okay.
Here 8 years ago, and 8 years ago, my English was only 2 words: hello, and my name is Marica Hase.
Oh, that's the second word is my favorite. Yeah.
So but the most difficult thing was not English, more people's,
So
we are shy people came from country. So if I met people very first time, we don't hug, we don't laugh, like we are konnichiwa, like
yeah.
But the
So
Los Angeles people is
very touchy and very huggy, huh? So when you came here, you said 8 years ago?
Yes.
Were you by yourself?
By myself with
Jesus.
with this.
Oh.
What is that? A lion? A lion cub? Wow, that must have been difficult. Coming to another country all on your own and only knowing 2 words, hello and hi, my name is Marica Hase.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little about that? Like what like you went from working in Japan for the Cinderella audition and working in the industry in Japan. What prompted you to come to Los Angeles, and what was that like?
And after I started porn, before I started porn, I was not interested in to make porn. Just I was interested in to create something. But after I started porn in the porn business, I really love porn. So I always want to keep continue as much as longer. But at the same time, porn, we can't work 10 years, 20 years, same thing in porn industry. Everybody retire only 3 months or maybe 1 year, very short this industry. So I was thinking, okay, I don't need to be number 1, but I need to be only 1. So then I decide, I think, okay, nobody come to across the American porn industry. I find so okay, I will be first people.
So let me ask you, when you told your parents about the industry you were going to get into, the porn industry, what was their response to that? Because in America, parents can go one way or another. Sometimes they go like, oh, that's fine, you do you. And sometimes they'll be like, okay, here's your stuff. We're kicking you out of the house. You're gone now. Bye-bye. What were your parents like when you told them, if you did tell them, hey, I'm going to do this now?
I don't want to tell them because I was so nervous, but my Japanese agency told me, okay, if you want to start a porn, I don't care if you really want to, I'm gonna support you. But at the same time, you need to tell them because so many girls need to retire after parents find out the daughter start porn business. But just before their success.
So your agency or whatever, they wanted you to make sure that you had everything established beforehand, so that way it wasn't like you do one scene and then you're out because your parents are mad. You want to make sure everything is told and taken care of and cleared up. That way they could make sure, we're able to do multiple scenes.
Yes, so but I still said, no, I'm so scary, I'm so nervous. But my agency make a appointment with my parents, so we need to go and we talk about how I start porn business. And my mom does not feel comfortable, but for now, she is happy as long as I am happy. And my is a little bit crazy guy, so he said, okay, I'm gonna support you, so do your best. Like if I watch your porn, I'm gonna masturbate to you.
Oh, that's weird. Is that something they do in Japan?
It just his expression is weird but crazy.
Oh, was that a joke? That's a dad joke in Japan. I get it.
But I had heard you said on another interview that your father said, as long as you're doing something, do it to the best of your ability, right?
Yeah.
If you're going to start something, finish it. Yes?
She's finished a lot of them.
That's good work ethic. That's nice. So what?
Oh, sorry.
No, please go ahead.
Then one time he promised me, tomorrow I will go to your autography session. And I'm so happy that my daddy will come to my autography session. But the next day, I can't find him in my line. Then I find another girl's line.
Oh, so he was busy waiting in a line to meet another girl before he came over and saw you, right?
He's getting autographs.
He seems like he has great work ethic, but a little bit crazy.
A bit crazy, yes.
Okay. So let's get into your scenes a little bit. Do you have a favorite type of scene to shoot? Do you like just a single guy? Do you like multiple guys? Do you like a girl? Do you like a guy and a girl? Do you like bondage? What do you like?
I think people think my signature scene is DP or gangbang with big black guy. All people are surprised why she's very tiny Japanese girl, but why she can handle it. And I like people surprise me. But for me, it's really hard to pick one scene. I like romantic scene with only one guy, but at the same time, I like love laugh scene or bondage scene. Girl, I like everything.
That's good. She listened to her dad.
Yeah. Laugh scene.
Yeah. Your gangbang with a lot of guys scenes are intense because you look very tiny and they are very large. So, so how do you work that out beforehand? Do you do you practice, or do you do any of those exercises to kind of like stretch you out a little bit? Or like, I've seen guys in scenes with you, their dicks are bigger than your head.
You mean stretch my body or stretch my balls?
What, anything. When I see these guys that you shoot scenes
I mean,
with,
how stretched are they?
I go like, I would have to really stretch everything on myself to even play basketball with these guys. I'm
stretching my eyes.
Yeah.
In Japan, if we shoot a boy girl ass, my girl's coworker will stretch for us and clean up our ass in Japan. Coworker does for girls.
Wow.
But my anal sex, when I was in Japan for shoot, so I thought it's normal. Then I came here and my first anal scene, I be on set and okay, who gonna stretch my asshole? And people are surprised. What? You are adult. You need to by yourself. And
nice.
Okay, this country need to stretch and clean up by myself. And I asked so many girls, female porn star, and they said, yes, for us shoot, we need to wake up 3 hours before or 5 hours before and clean up and stretch. So I started that like this, but my second anal scene in United States, I wake up very early and I wash and I stretch by myself, but then I go on set, but still really pain because they're American guy. So, oh my God, what should I do from next time? And I decide, okay, I'm gonna sleep with big anal toy before anal shoot. I start to put on my anal toy and I go sleep before next anal shoot. But at the time, I was really homesick Japan. I wanted to go back to Japan, so I always called Skype to my agency, Japanese agency. So I do like this. Hey, how are you? And he always, what happened? Yeah, because I have toy in my asshole.
Yeah, in your asshole. Yeah.
Jeez.
That's awesome. That's dedication. So let me ask you something. Maybe you can answer it. How come in a lot of Japanese porn scenes I see, they blur out the pussy?
It's just law, Japanese law.
It's the law. Okay.
It's a law? Okay.
It's the law is all genitals, right? Men too?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't really. Okay, yeah, that's right. But you still see, do they blur out the cum? So you just see cum shooting out of like a blurry abyss, a void? There's just cum splurting out of a hole? That ruins cream pie scenes.
Oh,
Not a big cream pie market in Japan, huh?
yes, cream pie. So we need to so guy need to first little bit come inside the cream and make sure guy need to come outside to make sure it's not a fake, it's not editing. So
wow.
Because broad.
So do you prefer shooting porn in America to Japan, or do you like Japan better?
Yeah, people always asking me this question, but it's very different. style. So I feel it's not the same job. So I like both.
Okay.
I like always same thing.
So let me ask you, what makes Japan so much different than the US in terms of shooting porn?
I think Japan. So Japan has pixelated. So they need to do more instead of showing pussy and dick. So they have so many kind of fetish porn.
So that leads us into an interesting question. We have a bunch of stereotypes of Japan here. Not even negative, just strange. Let me ask you two of them. The first one is, we were always told when we were younger that in Japan they have vending machines with women's panties. Is that true?
But it's not on the street or something, more like a nerd town or adult shop.
Okay. And then the other question I had was, there seems like there's a lot of tentacles, like squid or octopus tentacles. Why is that? Where does that come from?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I think I know what that is. That's from what she said, the digitized blurred pussies, because it's like you can't see the pussy, so you got to see something coming out of it. So you have like tentacles like slithering out of the pussy. So it's like, oh well, it's not really the pussy, but it's slimy, you know.
I think so. I done 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 scenes with that tentacle.
And it's like, what? It's real tentacles? They like chop it off an octopus or what?
No, not the real one. Fake one, but yeah.
Oh, well, that kind of ruins it for me.
My other question for you, let me ask this. What is, now look, we are completely porn positive here. We don't care anything about whatever you like to do. As long as it's legal, go ahead and do it, you know? But what is the deal with the drinking of gallons of cum, it seems like? What?
You know Japanese thing with beard?
Here, let me just show a clip real fast. This here, something like this.
Oh, this is the most.
So how does a person drink all of that?
That looked hard. That looked difficult, but you've powered through it, man. Jesus Christ. You know, she would have been great on Fear Factor.
Can you do that? I think you have in other scenes, right? Like I watched
But most amount.
That, so what's the most amount you ever drank?
Just saying.
Okay, all right. And what happens when you does your stomach just turn? Do you just feel sick, or do you throw it up right away after the scene ends, or how does that work?
And a little bit. This is I will broken guy's fantasy. So
fair enough. Yeah, I get it.
Trade secret. Magician never reveals their secrets.
Okay, so wait, let me ask though. To me,
I'll tell you what she does with it. She enjoys every drop of it and lets it sit in her stomach all night, and then she pees and poops it out the next day.
Gross, man.
Right, gross. Right, Marica? Yeah?
Yeah, I think after 3 days, my pee and my poo smell.
See? Just cum. She's just peeing and pooing cum for 3 days. You heard it here, folks.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. So, well, we don't want to break the fantasy, but then you've also, as a guy, I'm straight, and I'm gay is fine. Shane's gay. But as a guy, I can't even think of drinking one. how do you drink like 5 or 10? Maybe not that many because we don't want to break the illusion. But how do you do it in like all right, let me give you another example real quick. Something like this here. This one seems real.
Oh, it's American scene.
Yeah. So how do you do that? Do you not feel sick at the end of that?
Yeah, after shot this scene, I went to shopping mall and I needed to go bathroom 1 hour, maybe more than 1 hour, and smell my cum.
Okay.
But no, before I started to drink cum, sounds crazy. I feel how can I do this? And I asked the one Japanese very top actress, and she said, "Yeah, it's all love." Okay, maybe all love, and I started to feel love.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. So let me ask, is there a female, do you work with female performers?
Yes.
Okay. Is there one that you haven't been able to work with yet that you really want to work with, but you just, scheduling hasn't worked out, or you don't work for the same companies, or is there anything? Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to work with Asa Akira. She's a legend and Japanese, but she already, I think she does not work in. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's popular.
So let me ask you, when you work with a girl, what kind of girl do you like to work with? Do you like to work with another skinny girl? Do you like to work with like a big curvy girl with like, big tits and ass?
Yeah, big. I have one girl who work with me, and I always really enjoy. Her name is Lily Kid. She's only girl performer, real lesbian performer.
Let me look her up real quick. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. I've seen her before. Yeah. Very pretty. Shane, look her up when you get a chance. I think I heard in an interview, she did something with you that you never had happen before, right?
Interesting.
And what was that like for you?
When I saw she tried to fist, I'm so nervous, but okay, but already camera is recording. What should I do? Yes, but it was really good. I think I really had crush her.
Girl
before
crush.
I worked with her, I met her at the, I think, a porn Halloween party or something somewhere at the club. And when I saw her, oh my god, she's crazy, handsome girl. Oh, I feel I had crush on her. Then when I was keep watching her and she come to me and she suddenly kissed me.
Wow.
Heck yeah.
I started follow her.
Wow.
That's like a dream come true.
Did you, before you started porn, did you ever kiss any girls, or did you have any girlfriends or anything like that?
Yeah, I had experience, but it was not real, more like a kid. When I was a kid playing with a friend.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It was my first masturbating.
Oh, with a girl? It was the first
Forever.
time?
I think 6 years old or 7 years old. After elementary school, I went to my friend's house and she told me, okay, push your pussy edge of the desk and we're gonna start this. And she said, see, it's very feels so good. And we did not, I think we did not know, of course, it's masturbating.
Sure.
We just good.
You thought you were just pushing on your pussy.
Yeah. How old was your friend? Was your friend the same age as you?
30.
I was gonna say that. Oh, okay. Okay. So now wait, I'm sorry. I'm a little confused on the timeline. Did you say you stopped shooting when you had your cancer? And then are you back to shooting now, or are you not shooting right now?
Back to industry last March. No, last year. 2021.
Okay. All
A
right.
lot of guys with cancer fetishes in Japan.
Yeah. So let me ask, I don't know. What is your goal? Is there any kind of scene that you haven't shot yet that you is in the US we call it a bucket list. That means like when you're gonna die, you put something on your bucket list, right? What's something that you want to do, want to shoot, but you haven't been able to yet? That you see yourself doing in the future?
I think I pretty much done everything.
Yeah, I think you have too. I've seen a lot of your scenes. Yeah.
And I had experience put the eel in my ass, put the firework in my ass. I've done everything.
Tentacle, yeah.
You put a firework inside of you?
Yes.
Did it explode in there?
But I was like this, and the fire is up.
Oh, and it shot out of you. Oh, can you do the ping pong thing? Isn't that a thing that they do in Japan?
I did ping pong, I did golf ball, strawberry mayonnaise, everything.
Wow.
Yes. But I think my fantasy is to making like documentary porn more. One guy kidnapped me and put into cage 1 month.
Oh, cool.
I want to yes, I'm crazy. I think yeah.
I'll be the guy, and I'll make you shoot ping pong balls out of you for the whole month straight.
I thought the fireworks were the American way of you stretching yourself out, so I'm glad to hear it was just for a scene.
Yeah,
Shane,
I'd really like to see the ping pong thing, honestly.
We'll find it. Yeah, I'll pull it up for
I
you.
think you should pull that up.
Sure, and then you can just grind into your desk.
Right.
Yeah, I'll do the same. Shane, do you have any more questions for Marica today?
Other than the ping, I just asked the big one, the ping pong one. I think that would be the last one that was on my list. I'm like really starstruck. I can't believe I'm in the presence of such greatness.
Same. I when we started this, I was like, I don't know if we're ever gonna get to talk to, just any porn performer. And here we have a literal international superstar talking to us today with a really cute cat. And she has learned more than 2 phrases and developed a real career for herself. And I think that's awesome. And you kick cancer's ass already, and now we're gonna keep going, and we're gonna get it out of your body completely, right? You're gonna be fully recovered. You are gonna be 70 years old someday and probably look 27 at that time.
Still be popping ping pong balls out of you.
Popping ping pong balls right out of you, shooting fireworks out of every other hole. Yeah. So let me do your promos real quick, and then we'll wrap it up, okay? That was Marica Hase, and you can find her on Twitter at Marica_1029. That's MARICA_1029. On Instagram, I fucked it up again. Marica Hase again. It's MARICAHASEAGAIN. You can go to our Facebook fan page, facebook.com/marica.hase. You can go to maricahaseofficial.com. onlyfans.com/maricahase. And her fancentro is fancentro.com/maricahase. And she's going to have a million other links in the episode description, because she is not just a porn performer. She is not just someone who beat cancer. She is not someone who came to this country and made something of herself. She is not just this, not just that. She is everything that a person could think of. And it made me feel so good when you said you've shot every kind of scene you want to shoot. Like, obviously there's the cage thing, but we'll save that. But you shot, it's so great that you have accomplished so much. And all you had to do is take your father's words of work hard, do your best, and make sure I can come to it. That was Marica Hase. Thank you very much for joining us today. It was wonderful having you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Thanks for listening to Your Worst Friend. Going deeper.